Hey guys, welcome to Daily Leetcode. Today we're doing question number 387, first unique character in a string. So given a string S, find the first non-repeating character in it and return its index. If it does not exist, return -1. So in this example, if we see, we have a string called Leetcode and we need to find the first non-repeating string. So we can see like E is repeating here, right? So if we go left to right, the L doesn't repeat, so we return 0, even though T doesn't repeat, but L is the first one. That's why we returned 0 here, because L is at 0 place. Similarly, if we don't have anything non-repeating, we will return -1. So let's jump to our board and see how can we solve this problem. And there is quite a trick like you can use to quickly solve this problem. So let's jump to our board and see what we can do. Okay, so let's take our string S, which has, so the first thing we need to do is we need to count the occurrences of each character. So in this case, we can store that occurrences inside a hash map. So in JavaScript, you can use hash map, and if it's, let's say if L, we can find how many times L occurs. So L occurs 1 and 2 times, O occurs 1 and 2 times, and V occurs 1 times, and E occurs 3 times, T occurs 1 time, and C occurs 1 time, and so on if we have any other else, right? So we'll get a hash map, let's call it K. Then the trick we need to use here is, see, we need to find the first non-repeating, right? So L is clearly not non-repeating because it is repeating twice. Similarly, O is repeating twice. So V is only repeating once because it has a value of 1 here. So we will return 0, 1, 2. So we will return this value, 2. So that's the trick you need to use. See, when you get the hash map, this value will give you the occurrences, right? And we know L is repeating twice. So this can't be this value. And O is repeating twice. This can't be this value. It's V, which is repeating only once. And it's the first one. Because T is also repeating once, but it's not the first one, it's the second one. So we will return 2 here. So let's jump to our code editor and try to code this solution in JavaScript. So over here, we're passing our string S here, and then we have an empty object K. So inside K, we will be storing the occurrences of each character. So we are looping through the string and we're trying to find if that value exists or not. See, initially the object is empty. So this statement will run and we will give it a value of 1. And if it already exists, we'll give it a value of +1. I mean, we will increase the value by 1. So if there is L, L will get a value of 1, and when it encounters another L, it will increase the value by +1. And in the second loop, we are looping through the string again, and we're trying to find the value. And if that value is 1, in our case it's V, so the V is 1, we will return the I value here because it will give us the place where it exists. And if we couldn't find it, we'll return -1. So that's the easiest solution. And if I submit it, well, our solution is submitted. And because we're using 2 for loops here, the overall time complexity of this code will be of n, and we are not creating any new variable. So the space complexity of this code will be of 1. And I think that's it again from this video. I'll see you tomorrow with a new Leetcode question. Thanks a lot for watching.